Hello, Watch on your Movie Madman, and I'm back. And today, as well as a few other things, I'm going to talk to you about Terrifier 1 and 2 in 4K. So before we kick off with this very exciting 4K review, sorry I've not been around for about 2 months. It's been a while. A lot of things have been going on. Not really going to go into that much. I had a gig that I had to practice for, so that kind of got in the way of this, but that gig's over now, so that's fine. We'll leave it at that. There are other things, but you know, it doesn't matter. I'm not about to go into that with a group of people that I don't know. So yeah, I'm back now. Got a bunch of stuff lined up for you. And today, like I said, we've got this beauty to talk about. This is the 4K Steelbook of Terrifier, the Bloody Duo, the first 2 films. I do have the third one, but I've done a 4K review for that already. There's the cover for you there. As I said, it's a steelbook, so this comes off. There's another pack for you there, and the front there. Let's have a look at the inside though, eh? So you got 2 discs here. First Terrifier, and Terrifier 2. Take the discs out. You've got a nice little image from the second film in there as well, so it's quite nice, that, isn't it? So as you can tell, I'd already taken the plastic off of this because I'd already opened it. I actually got this probably about a month ago now, but this has been the one that I wanted to do first on my big comeback, as you might call it. So yeah, it's a very, very exciting steelbook here. Literally have waited for this for about 2 years before this actually finally came out. I think the first time I pre-ordered it was Christmas 2 years ago, and then that release date got delayed, and then it got delayed again, and then it got delayed again, and then it just got taken off of release date list, and then it finally got given another release date, and I think me and my friends were like, I believe that when it happens, and that was the actual date that it came out, so we were wrong. I don't know if you guys have seen these films. They are all on Prime Video, I believe. I don't know if you guys are into horror films or extreme violence, but that's literally what these films are. They're very fun to watch. They're not really supposed to be taken that seriously. I would have said they were more like violent comedies, very violent comedies, especially as you move into 3 and 2. You've got some very violent comedies there. It doesn't matter, does it? We don't judge a film by if it's scary or funny, do we? Both these films are brilliant. I watched these first, I think one night after the other, because me and my friends had never heard of them, and the second one had just come out, and we were like, we've got to watch these films, see what they're like. There's loads of people talking about them, so that was what we did. And then a few years later, I now own them in 4K, so that's quite exciting, isn't it? So 4K restoration wise, if you guys have seen these on Blu-ray, or if you guys have seen these on Prime Video, you've seen the HD source of these already. I'd seen them on Prime Video, pretty sure I bought them on Google Play as well, so I had them there. But I refused to buy them on Blu-ray because I knew that this was coming out, and then there's that really cool story that I told you earlier about how long it took to come out. But I waited for this to be in my hands before I bought it physically. I bought the third one first, obviously, because you could buy it in 4K, so I thought, why wait? There isn't actually a box set with all 3 of them in, which I thought was quite interesting. They might do that one day, although there is another, I believe there's another 1 or 2 on the way. I definitely know there's at least a 4th, whether or not there's a 5th, I don't know. I don't know how long they plan on keep doing these for, so they might wait until it's all done and put them in a big box, but I guess we'll find out as time goes on, won't be? So 4K wise, looking at both of these and comparing them to the HD sources that I've originally seen them on, I would have said that these are a really nice upgrade from the Blu-ray looking picture. The HD source, Prime Video, that sort of thing it's still a decent upgrade. Don't go in there expecting it to be amazing looking 4K. There's still HDR in there. There isn't any Dolby Vision, but it has got Dolby Audio. It doesn't say Dolby Atmos, it just says Dolby Audio, so I'm going to say it's Dolby Audio. But yeah, you still get your HDR in there as well, so it does pick out the colours, it does pick out the details, so that's good. Just don't expect it to look like it was shot when it was shot, because it's made in a way to look like it was released in the 80s. So it's meant to look a little bit older, a little bit grainier. So you have got that side of things to think about going into this, which to be fair was what I was thinking about going into it anyway, if they were going to keep that 80s look or just clean up the whole image and make it look completely brand new. They decided to keep the 80s look in there, so you still got, you know, that 80s look. But yeah, like I say, two tremendous films all in all. It's a really nice Steelbook as well. It's not too expensive, it was only like £40 I believe, so that was quite nice. And it's quite nice to not have to spend too much on two films, so I was very happy about that all in all. So yep, and that was Terrifier, the bloody duo for you, 1 and 2. I'm not going to go into anything else today. I have got some more videos on the way, so don't worry, this isn't going to be just one video and then I disappear for 2 months again. I'm filming this on one day. I'm just going to film loads of videos today, just in case I get busy again. But you know, people do get busy, don't they? Alright, sorry. Anyway, I'm going to go now, so if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.